I guess you could say I had a normal life like everybody else, great parents, great upbringing, everything was fine and dandy, got married, had the typical, getting into the career world going on. I'm a graduate of UW, going into the professional fields here and there. And my husband committed suicide, and I didn't take it very well. So I was homeless, living here in Seattle, living in my car, and trying to get my life back. And they towed my car, and that was my house. I came home one day and my home was gone. I have known about Northwest Justice Project for a long time. They have helped me out even prior to this situation.
So it's an extremely prevalent legal issue. The Washington State Supreme Court just came out with this decision in Seattle versus Long last month, which dealt with a homestead issue pursuant to a public impound. Mary's issue was a private impound, so it's a little bit different, but it still impacts clients because at the end of the day, they need somewhere to stay. And if your house is being held under threat of forced sale, unfortunately, you're not allowed to go in there. You're not allowed to make use of it. So it definitely is an important, prevalent issue in the state.
Oh, I couldn't have done it without them. The people only have so much fight in them. And at that point, I was already so defeated. I don't think that I would have had the energy myself or the resources in the position I was in, especially, to be able to do what needed to be done.
Sufrí por muchos años violencia doméstica. Me di cuenta cuando busqué ayuda de que estuve sufriendo una violencia doméstica. Primero acudí a Consejo, un centro de ayuda para mujeres con problemas de violencia doméstica, y ellos me refirieron aquí a Northwest Project. Cambió mucho mi vida. Me volví más como independiente después de esto. Me volví más fuerte. Cambió el estilo de vida que llevaba. También cambió también el estilo de vida de mis hijos.
The first thing that came to mind were the client's priorities while surviving a violent relationship with the father of her children, and securing safe housing for them, ensuring that they didn't experience any kind of interruption in school. Also managed to create a college fund for them. And it was a major bone of contention during the divorce trial where I represented her, because the father had withdrawn half of the money from that account. And that was very important to her because her children are going to be going to college. And she worked very hard to save that money. And we did get a good ruling from the judge on that.
Bueno, las personas me dicen cuando hablo sobre lo que me pasó, dicen que tengo mucha suerte de haber encontrado Northwest Project para solucionar mis problemas, porque muchas personas no tienen como privilegio de tener un representante legal o alguien que te guíe en un paso de divorcio.
I had child protective services in my life who stated that I had child neglect charges on me. With my career, they had removed them out of my case file in the state of California when the whole case was read, but Washington would not remove the file. I could not pursue my certified nursing degree.
I'm Breanna Erdman, and what I realized was going all my life before I had a legal issue was I lost custody of my children. It caused a lot of turmoil. I ended up getting involved in drugs. I lost custody of 2 of my children, and I had 5 years of fighting the court system to get back my children?
I searched the internet and phone books, and nobody wanted to take the case. They said it was too old. Somehow somebody had advised me about Northwest Justice Project. A very sweet lady had asked me to send over my paperwork to her, my case file, and then we had a meeting, and she said she could help me. She found a lot of things in the chart that didn't make any sense. She made a big difference.
I found Northwest Justice Project actually through a case manager of mine, through Sister Havens, which is a Catholic charity, low-income family housing that I obtained as part of getting my children back. And they helped me through the legal process of ending my third-party guardianship, so I could obtain full custody back of my two children.
Even if you don't think that they can help you, just call them, and trust me, you'll get some sort of help out of them. You know, something you'll get.
It's important to help people who don't always have the money to pay out big attorney fees to clear their name.
Pienso que es importante el nuevo apoyo para las personas porque ayudan a muchas personas, mujeres como yo, que hemos sufrido con violencia doméstica.
They helped me from start to finish. The work Northwest Justice Project does is important because it helps people who may not be able to afford their own legal aid get the help and the assistance that they need.
Because they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing.